Y'all know somebody slashed them lady tires?
Which ones?
The Chicago Flip Red ladies.
No, they didn't.
I swear to God, they on live right now and they tires slit. They just put the round to the gas station. Somebody cut their tires up.
Power to the people!
I'm just gonna walk over here.
I cannot believe they slashed the
That's
tires.
crazy. Thank God they ain't just do all four of them or some shit like that. Yeah, big ass gas too, damn.
Yeah.
I ain't even notice it when I walked right past y'all. I thought y'all was just sitting in the car and was finna come back or something. Yeah, I see it. God damn.
Yeah, lunatics.
Lunatics.
That's crazy.
You right though. It ain't really no other way to explain some shit like this. This is fucked up.
A lunatic.
When we first came over here, dude, the day them was trying to
Oh yeah, I told her that when we came out the gas station. I ain't gonna put your plate on there. I turned the whole camera around when I came past your car.
But that's lunatics. This is probably a democracy.
oh, your peace.
Like only one side could protest, huh?
Yeah. And half of those people weren't even born and raised here.
Yeah.
We natives to this land.
When it comes to certain things, like I said, I'm an entrepreneur. She's an entrepreneur. Economically, and if you're an entrepreneur, the Democratic Party just don't make no sense. Like, it just don't make any sense. They're not for, they don't care. They're not even for law enforcement right now. Like, I don't know what is going on with the Democratic Party. I don't know what's going on.
I mean, a lot of people that came to that protest from the right or whatever you want to call it, but I think y'all made the most sense and did the best job, like explaining why you feel the way you feel, why you voting the way you vote, what you feel is doing to black people. Like, that's why I wanted to record y'all. I mean, it made sense. It ain't like it wasn't making sense. Like it.
Yeah,
that's probably what made it matter than
I like
anything.
Bush, right? So, because I'm a Republican. Bush Jr. was the worst president of the United States of America. He implemented No Child Left Behind. That's why these kids they're not learning anything because they cannot be held back. Some of these kids need to be held back. So because they're not being held back and they're just passing them,
yeah, just pushing them along.
Yeah, when they get in the world as an adult, their mind could still be as a third grader, fourth grader, because they still on that.
Because they ain't learning, they pushing through. Yeah.
Bush Jr., a Republican, he implemented that. If I was the president of the United States, I would go and reverse that because these kids have to be held back. Now, because we are in a different generation, a different time, now that we have social media, we have streamers, we have YouTubers, we have STEM programs, AI, innovation, entrepreneurs. There are some people that just don't have that mindset to sit there and want to go to college or stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
So you have to give them other options now. Now that we have stuff like that, streamers can look at Kai.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
So you have to now implement those into schools. No one has yet to implement those into schools.
I think that's a good idea.
Yeah, everybody's not interested. I wasn't interested in going to college.
Yeah, I wasn't either. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was never, now, people consider me a political streamer. I would have never thought that I would be a streamer.
Yeah.
However, I'm 39 years old. I always tell my friends, like, we the new adults. So we have to talk about government. We have, we have to talk about politics.
I learned a lot from y'all today.
So that's my thing. And like I said, I don't know everything, but I do know that the invasion of the illegal immigrants that came over and they gave them resources, financial resources, when we have kids who we have over, I think it's 5,000 children that are in CPS school that are in shelters. How are any of our kids in shelters? Yeah. That's in CPS.
Yeah.
That doesn't make no sense when you get $36,000 per kid. Why are any children, any CPS students in shelters? Please make that make sense. And nobody has yet to talk about that. That's not Trump. That's not Trump. That's this city. It's under when Rahm Emanuel was in office. You got Brandon Johnson, Lori Lightfoot.
Yeah.
Like, let's talk about
All
it.
blue,
Governor
right?
Pritzker,
Yeah.
our governor. Like, nah, man. They literally are using our kids. They're using our elders. They look at our homeless. We got people still sleeping under the viaduct, but you was able to find these illegals.
Yeah.
Housing.
Yeah, I agree with that.
What? You know what I'm saying? So it's like stuff like that.
It really just
Critical
don't make
thinking
sense.
skills.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's not about red or blue.
Yeah.
It's about, come on, man.
Yeah.
We need some help getting it off.
That makes sense.
Help getting it off.
और उसको समझो देखिए
Then I'm like, it done been so many people up here. As soon as there's 2 black women, none of this happened. Like,
Yeah.
come on, man.
Well,
like,
they say on the weekends it'd be like violent.
it do though,
Yeah, I
but
did-
it don't
well,
be
but I-
nothing like this. They probably like a get in some people's face or something like that. But I be out here every day and I ain't never seen nothing like this to this effect, like damaging somebody's property or doing something like that. Like, then to
That's
2 women,
glad
that
you
ain't cool.
live streaming it because people need to see this.
Yeah, people do need to
because they
see
need to
it.
see how we were over there.
Yeah.
So what warranted them to slash her
I
top?
don't think y'all did nothing. Y'all was in y'all own space and y'all was just saying what y'all believe. I don't think y'all was really
Right.
antagonizing nobody or nothing unless somebody said something to y'all and y'all said something back, but that's totally fine.
And they
I don't think
always
this should
do
happen.
it. I always say we be in our own lane, in our own little island. I call it our island. And they come over and bother us. They come over and bother us because they hate the truth. A lot of people getting paid to be out there. Especially the No King protests. George Soros and them, they paying. It's 5 billionaires against Trump. It's a billionaire game. So people gotta understand politics is a game. So and that's how I look at it as. I play a game called Baccarat. I don't know if you're familiar with Baccarat.
I heard of it, but I ain't really
That's
familiar
my
with it.
favorite game. Casino. It's the best game in the house. Asians play that game. Indians play that game. That's the best game. The probability, so it's 50% always. Politics is a sport. It's a game. People should look at it like that. Take the emotions out. Take the, oh my God, the racism, all that, and look at it as a sport. Red versus blue. People who are capitalists, I'm a capitalist, proud to be a capitalist, and people who want to live off the government. If you want to live off the government, if you're okay with getting crumbs and them knowing everything about your business, I mean, know everything about yourself and want to tell you basically curfew and what you can do, how you can live your life, who you can live with. Then Democratic Party is you. The Democratic Party, that's for you.
You really
If
break
you
it
wanna
down
be,
good,
if you want to be independent, I love women. When I say I love women, I love a lot of women. I don't want nobody to tell me what I can do and how I can spend my money. And I want to I'm a capitalist, but I also do not have a selfish mindset.
Yeah,
It's a mindset thing.
Yeah.
So as a Republican, if I feel like the Chicago Fish Red is mine. I founded Chicago Fish Red. That's the vice president, Danielle.
Okay.
If I can hire my own people, I can do what I want to do. I can give back as much as I want. I don't want anybody to come to me and say, I can't pay my rent this week. I can't pay my rent this month. I want to have enough money that I can be able to pay that person's rent up for a year so they can get their mind together, just like a Section 8 would do. You understand? Because Section 8, everybody depends on Section 8. And
that's for sure.
You see what I'm saying?
Especially in our community.
Yeah. I want to create jobs. We're going to always need stuff. We need food. We need a lot of things that we can do ourselves. Black people can heal themselves. We don't need to go to the doctor. The doctors is killing us. Do you see how many dialysis are in our communities? Go into any of these
My dad was on dialysis.
Go to any of these white neighborhoods. See how many dialysis are in their neighborhoods. None.
So you don't think it's because how we eat? Because I hear that a lot. We be getting that because how we eat.
It's because they taking our organs and they've been finding ways to do it. I used to work with Dick Gregory. I used to manage Dick Gregory for the last 4 years of his life. He talked about organ harvesting. They just found a legal way to do it instead of killing us, because you know that people starting to get like, okay, y'all keep killing like, what's my man, Kendrick? Was it Kendrick, the guy that his organs was taken in Georgia? Kendrick. I don't want to say. I can't think of it, but Kendrick.
So I look at Kendrick in Georgia. I look into that.
Yeah, I can't think of his last name, but it was a big story.
Yeah.
And he was found in a mat, a gym mat, and they took his organ. And when they went to do his autopsy, his organs were all gone. Now they know exactly who killed him. It's a documentary too, like about 45-minute documentary. They know exactly who killed him, but the sons were sons of FBI agents, right? Yeah. Everybody on the case recused themselves, the prosecutor, everybody, so they have to deal with it. But to this day, they cannot, everybody knows who did it. Yeah, nobody been held accountable. But nobody don't talk about it, but all his organs gone. Yeah. They stuffed his body with newspaper. Wow. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's what they really, they've been taking organs, especially black young men organs. But now they've made it so normalized it by doing dialysis. This, you can't. Everybody got blood pressure. Yeah, diabetes. Everybody got this. Yeah. Everybody got that. And we literally can heal ourselves. We have so much stuff because of stress, and the stress is because economically we broke. Yeah, and I agree with that for sure. Because we continue to give our vote for free to the wrong people. To keep link cards, to keep Section 8, to keep all that type of stuff. It just does not make any sense. It's probably the best somebody ever explained it to me. Yeah, we are the culture. Black America is the culture. We are the culture. We're the Bank of America. We are America. We literally are America. Imagine us not being on this earth. How boring would the... Oh yeah, I think that as far as trends and what's cool and what's a style, yeah, I totally agree. Anything that we put our mind to, we master. Yeah. I haven't been doing this for long. Yeah, but you sure good at it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like that's just how it is. Like we just have that gift. We're the chosen one, and it's nothing wrong with saying that and being proud of that, and not allowing someone to continue to do this to you. I am not going to continue to be abused by this political party when I give my tax dollar just like everybody else. Yeah. It's not fair. And that's just what it is. And I'm not gonna allow our seeds to grow up, especially our young black men, to grow up feeling like they're failures, because they're not. And I'm not, and I refuse that. Like, I don't have kids, but if I had a child, I have a godson. Yeah. I love my godson to death. You know what I'm saying? He's in the Navy right now. And one of the things, he went to Corliss. And one of the things he said was, I said, you sure you want to go to the Navy? He like, yeah. He said, because I may end up getting a girl pregnant that I don't want to marry. Now I'm stuck. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody going to college. I don't want to go to college. He was a great gamer. Yeah. GTA, great shooter. Yeah. He said, I might as well just take my talents to the service. Yeah. So when I say, I be always saying to declare martial law, because that's the only way I feel like we'll be able to like get the kids to stop doing this genocide in the communities. They'll start paying attention to what's really going on. Yeah. Is because if we use our own military that we pay for, our own American military, to come into our cities and to our communities, and they see their friends, the ones who went to college or went to the Navy or went to the service, and they come back, you think they're gonna start shooting at their friends? No, they're going to inspire them to, we get free food, we get free housing, we get, once we get out of the Navy or the service, we'll have the VA loan, we got the VA, you can start a new life, you can start your life. So I feel like it's a lesson that that kids need to know that you can go other places. Just because the CPS is failing us.
Yeah.
CPS failing our kids. They do not care. And that's
I think it's failing our kids too, though.
I
think it's failing us
and
too.
look how they let no disrespect to any other nationality or ethnicity, but for them to come over to another country and push our kids over to the side, and make sure that they get everything on top of translators, is crazy to me.
It is. That stuck with me out of all what you were saying. I mean, I'm
that's
listening
just
to all
crazy
of it,
to
but
me.
that definitely stuck with me.
So
That's crazy.
what are you gonna do? Especially if our kids got ADHD. Some of our kids suffer from PTSD, bipolar. What they gonna do? They gonna stop going to school and start hanging with other people, the wrong crowd. And then next thing you know, there's a new pipeline to go to prison.
Yeah.
And then you gotta understand, you're dealing with men who have sexual energy. Stuff happens. Now you done took these kids' innocence. No one don't talk about these things, and it's uncomfortable. But they gonna continue to do it to us if no one does not take a stand and be like, nah, man, nah. Trump, send the marshal, send whatever you need, because we need law and order, because no one don't care about our kids. The liberals don't care about our kids. The Divine Nines, these HBCUs, none of these people, these pastors, BLM. Black Lives Matter, none of them. They don't matter. They make money off our trauma.
I agree.
They make money off our trauma. If we continue to hurt each other or commit suicide, you know how many kids commit suicides, black kids? To the point now, they putting their dates on social media, what days they about to commit suicide.
Yeah, I saw that 2 times this year.
Yeah, like, come on, this not normal. None of this is normal, and we're not going to normalize it. We're not going to normalize that the government honestly owes us. They owe us from slavery. They owe us for 94 crime bill. They owe us for COVID. They owe us for mass incarceration, and they owe us for this illegal immigration invasion to put these Hispanics next to us, and we supposed to support them, while at the end of the day, do you see them supporting us? No. Never.
I mean, we can't even go in their neighborhood.
We can't even go. What happened during George Floyd? They said that when because a lot of that stuff too, them George Floyd riots and all that, a lot of them white liberals, with the help of BLM, George Soros, they would get them white dudes, put their masks on, act like, and knock the windows first, then go run. But who getting locked up?
Yeah, for
who getting arrested? We are, right?
Us. Yeah, for sure.
Right?
Yeah.
So it's us. But then when we messing up our communities, when a lot of the seniors, the black seniors and stuff, couldn't get their medicine, when they try to go to Little Village.
Yeah, I remember that.
They like,
all came out, y'all can't come down here and get no tissue, no supplies, no nothing.
Nothing. So what makes you think that I am going to stand with you when you wouldn't even make sure our grandparents got insulin?
Yeah.
Yeah, like, no, you gotta save yourself.
Yeah.
You gotta save yourself, and that's what Dick Gregory used to tell me the last year before he passed away. He was so mad because he was at the height. Muhammad Ali, they was at the height of the civil rights movement. You didn't even know. I saw you walking, but you came. Shout out to you. However, but I know that we're moving the righteous way, and I am never going to lose my First Amendment. People used to get mad at me about the Charlie Kirk situation, right? Charlie Kirk got shot in the neck for his debates. We just got our tires slashed for our First Amendment.
Yeah.
No one should be getting violence or any of this stuff should not happen.
I agree.
You understand? Like, because we are talking about our First Amendment. The First Amendment, the U.S. Constitution. The U.S. Constitution is for us, not the illegals that they keep trying to push on. Donald Trump right now is fighting for our 14th Amendment. The 14th Amendment is our amendment. 13th, 14th, 15th Amendment is our amendment. We're free men. Tell people this all the time. People need to really look this up. He's trying to end the Birthright Citizenship Act, which is that these anchor babies, these people are coming from across and having a baby, automatic American citizen. Automatic American citizen. Automatic. Nah.
Yeah.
Absolutely not. It's a scam. They have literally scammed. The immigration system is abused. And it's not, he didn't do it. Obama's one. Rahm is one. Bush Jr. was one. Biden was one. Like, people really need to look at how the immigration system over time has been abused. We can't go to any of those countries. I was locked up in the Bahamas, Nassau, Bahamas. I used to work for this man named Killer Mike. I had a joint in my bag, and I did not know I had a joint.
Yeah.
I was arrested over there. I had to call my mother. My mother had the Western Union money to a lawyer over there because they have a no tolerance policy for marijuana. Now, mind you, I don't even smoke, but it was just in there because I just came back from LA, which is legal.
Yeah, okay.
You understand?
Yeah.
So I had to go by their rules. I don't have no embassy. We don't have an embassy. Our embassy is the government.
Yeah.
So I had to call my mother. Okay? And anything could have happened. Now, mind you, they didn't arrest me, but they had these big ass guns.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? I had to go everywhere with my luggage. I just came from staying at one of the best resorts there, Baja Mar, to going to their jail for 2 days. Then I had to go to their detention center, like how they have the detention center right here.
Yeah.
Over there. Everybody that was there for expired visas, and they've been in Nassau for too long. So they was waiting for their countries to come and get them. Some people was there for 6 months, 7 months, 8 months, all that stuff. One Asian lady, she was there for a year. Brittany Griner, you see how long she was over in Russia?
Yeah. That's a good point.
Yeah, like people understand they have their laws, and we have to go by them because we're Americans. So what about us?
What's the difference?
So, and people like it's just common sense. It's common sense.
It make a lot of sense.
Yeah. So yeah, and I just feel like I don't understand why I gotta argue with people about common sense. If you look over here, you got the Hispanics, and then you got the Hindu Indians. In Bronzeville, they taking over Bronzeville like crazy. Like we are under attack. We literally have nothing. And you want people to argue with me? White liberals trying to tell me how I need to vote because y'all keep making money off of our trauma. Yeah. Nah, it don't work like that, baby. It don't work like that. Nah. It don't work like that. It will never work like that. Never. I love myself too much, and I love us too much, and I love our children too much to watch them give our resources to little Pedro. Little Pedro has not put nothing into the system. But our children were born and raised here. Their mother and father was born and raised here. Their grandparents were born and raised here. Do you know the 1919 race riots, Tulsa? There's one person still living. She's 107 years old. She has yet to get her compensation for when they knocked down our Wall Streets. We had everything. People get mad at Charlie Kirk about him talking about the Civil Rights Bill, how it messed us up. It did. We had everything before Lyndon B. Johnson signed that into law. Affirmative action came, the Civil Rights Act, the Civil Rights Law came. They all are running on that grift. Now that's a grift. They've literally abused affirmative action. The foreigners, they've literally abused the Civil Rights Law. That's ours. They've taken everything away from us. And with the help of our black leaders like Jesse Jackson, all them. We got Jesse Jackson. Who else we got? What's the lady with the wig in LA? Maxine Waters. Some of these people need to go. You know, in 2000, Bernie Sanders is terrible. He's a terrible person too. In 2019, a lot of these people snuck into our government, these foreigners, and they brought in this progressive agenda. And this progressive agenda is socialism, communism, and Marxism. It will never work in this city. This city is a capitalist society, country. And that's why I say I'm a capitalist. It will never, ever work here. Socialism has never worked. Communism has never worked. Marxism has never worked. If they want to try those agendas again, but they never work, they need to go back to their country and try it, and they will never try it over there because they're trying to hijack our U.S. Constitution, which they don't have any constitutions over there. They don't have any laws over there, and trying to mix it in with this weird socialist, communism, Marxism agenda that's never going to work. And they were going to lose, and they're going to continue to lose every election because you're trying to tell us how to run our country off of telling us how we going to eat, how we going to live, what doctors we going to go to, who we can have in our families. Who are y'all? This is land of the free. We're a free country.
They said don't forget to mention. No, they want to talk. Don't forget to mention what Lyndon B. Johnson did.
Oh yeah, that's it. That's the law. Oh, and then he says that we will be. He will have us. He'll have us voting for the next 60 years. What we did, that 8%, because they say only 8% of us voted for Trump. We broke that generational curse. We have to break this curse. And the curse for this generation is, don't you ever tell me who I can vote for. If I want to vote for Donald Duck, I can vote for Donald Duck. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, don't you ever tell me what I'm doing is wrong. I strategically watched this election. I strategically went and saw Kamala Harris. I'm like, ain't no way in the world y'all think that I'm supposed to vote for this Indian. Y'all are really thinking because she's an AKA? Asians are AKAs. Asians are deltas. Like, we have to stop letting all these people come on our plight and then everything is cool. Like, it ain't cool. We are the culture. And until people realize that we're the culture, it's going to always be a problem. So that's that piece.
They want to know where to find you if they love you.
Zoe Leigh, ZoeLeigh. I am on Instagram and X, Mr. Steal Your Wig 1. My YouTube is Zoe, then Leigh, and then I did a Breakfast Club interview. August 1st of 2024, I was on the Breakfast Club, Zoe Leigh, and I talk about all of this before I did Chicago Flips Red. I talked about just how messed up the Democratic Party is. And I always say that we are the culture. We are going to always be the culture. We always going to be the flavor. We're going to always dominate because that's what God gave us. And if we could just unite, that's the only thing that we missing. Everybody else does it. Everybody, Asians, the Mexicans, the Indians,
that's true.
The white, we the only ones that do not unite. We will hate each other, we will argue each other, we will debate each other, won't look up nothing. People personally hate Trump. And because they personally hate Trump, they personally hate us because we sided with Trump. If we didn't side with Trump, it was 5 million illegals they were at the border waiting to come over here. It was over for us. Because a lot of people started waking up. A lot of black people started waking up. A lot of black men started waking up and voting conservative. Because that's what people need to understand. It's conservative. We black people, we're just naturally conservative, especially black men. And if you are an alpha male, if you know that you're dominant, if you care about family, if you care about freedom, if you care about money, if you care about education, as a man, you're going to vote for your best interest, and your best interest is Republican. If you want your own, if you want to take care of your family, if you like stability, if you like to run your stuff, if you want to have multiple women, because at the end of the day, monogamy is for broke people, but you gonna ride that way, you gonna go where nobody not gonna ask you no questions because you run that. That's your household. And I don't want to be around no weak man. And the Democratic Party is full of men. I don't care what nobody say. Anybody that's allowed all these people to come over here and you don't think nothing wrong with that, and you get mad because you see two black women fighting for us, because we're fighting for us, you crazy. You crazy, or you are unaware. And so I'm going to say you're unaware. You're unaware. So I tell people to look up us, flipsred.com. Look up Danielle Carter. She testified before Congress in D.C. She'll be testifying again next month.
And you know what date?
November 18th. And I want her to run for mayor.
They've been saying Danielle for mayor in the chat all day.
Yeah, you know, so that's one of our things. And she from the South Side. She from Tarrytown.
Uh-huh.
You understand? She's married. She's married to a law enforcement. You understand? She has 4 kids. Like, this is her city.
Yeah.
And she from the South. Like, just listen to what we got to say. Ain't nobody perfect.
Yeah.
But what we dealing with don't make no sense. And this has been a Democratic stronghold since 1931. It's 2025.
Yeah.
Don't make no sense. Just try something new. Just try something new. It's real simple. And if you don't understand, you don't get it, it's all right. It's all right. But the Democratic Party ain't never gonna do nothing for us unless, which I can't stand them, but if you hold your vote. I've been telling people this even before this. I said, if Black America all held their motherfucking vote, hold your vote. That right there, they would have to come out in droves. All of them. Okay, what can we do for you? Yeah, you work for us.
Yeah.
You work for us. You wouldn't have none of them seats if it wasn't for us. You wouldn't have that salary if it wasn't for us.
For sure.
We sponsor you.
Yeah.
Don't you ever tell me what you can't do for us, but you doing it for a whole nother country.
Makes sense.
One policy Republicans legislate for the people.
We can go with, for this one or just in general?
For this one or just in general?
Okay, so I am for opportunity zones. Opportunity zones, if they would do it right here, Tim Scott actually put it in. When we buy a building or any type of property in our communities and we rehab it with the TIF money, tax increment financing money, we don't have to pay any taxes for the next 10 to 15 years. That is supposed to help us reap our benefits. However, this city they abuse it and they give it to the developers, white developers, but they're made for blighted areas. Majority of the areas are blighted in what communities? The South Side, the West Side.
Yeah.
So that's how I got in this fight. The city unlawfully demolished my family's building, the Sandpiper Lounge on 79th and Holston, because my mother started asking for the TIF money, tax increment financing money, and then because it was in an opportunity zone. Because they did not want to give it to her, they decided to knock it down. The same with the Regal. They won't let the Regal open up on 79th because of the opportunity zone. The opportunity zone is from the Republicans. The Republicans always want you to be self-sufficient. The same with right now with the government shutdown. The government shutdown is shut down. Trump is not doing the government shutdown. The government shutdown is shut down because the Republicans refuse to let the Democratic Party continue to launder healthcare money for illegal aliens. We have given too much money to the illegals when we don't care about our own. And in the Democratic Party, the Republican Party is not for that. So anything when it comes to no sanctuary states, no sanctuary policies, which is killing our communities, the Republicans have been advocating against that. So that is one of the things, but that's one of the main policies and legislation that I am for with the opportunity zones, because we don't have nothing in our community. Literally, they've literally taken out the swings, the slides, all of that stuff. We're not getting any type of generational wealth when it comes to our communities, because our elected officials, the aldermen, the help with these terrible pastors and stuff, they will not work with our own group. Like, say you got a house, say your grandmother had a house. We can never save them houses because either they're taking them from taxes, They're taking them from a legal eminent domain, what they did with ours, or they're just telling you we're going to redistrict it like they did Danielle's building. We're going to redistrict it out of the TIF zone and opportunity zone and put it somewhere else because we don't want to help you get your capital gains or your TIF money. It's all about money. The Democratic Party do not want us to eat. They don't want black America to eat. Unless you won't give them some money, they don't want to see you eat in Chicago. Chicago is one of the most corrupt cities on the planet. It's going to continue to be corrupt if nobody don't make that change.
How you feel about Mayor Daley being mayor?
I think Mayor Daley was a piece of doo-doo. He sold the streets to the buy. Number one, the torture thing. We're paying out $1 billion in police misconduct. $1 billion, our money, because they wrongfully convict. They had a torture thing. I call it a torture chamber. Burge was one of the sergeants, a couple of others. We're paying out over $1 billion in police misconduct because if he's wrongfully convicted all these black and brown men in the early 90s and 90s. So people did 15, 20, 30 years. And they coming out getting 18, 20, $30 million of our tax dollars.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And he just gone. You understand? Like, he was terrible. One thing that Daley did that this current administration doesn't do, he would have never let Chicago Flip Red get to where it was. He would have. I'm right now fighting the city. I have a lawsuit right now for them knocking down my family building. They would have been paid us off. Me and this lady named Jessica Jackson that you guys should look up. And then, we was down there for 2 years.
What's the other lady name?
Jessica Jackson. 2 years. They trying to take her property in South Shore. Mm-hmm. She's 63 years old. That's been in her family since her grandmother. They've been trying to take her property. They're trying to literally take our properties in certain areas: South Shore, Auburn, Grisham, Bronzeville, Hyde Park, Washington Park. But he would have been settled our case. Same with Rahm Emanuel, probably Lori Lightfoot. This man literally let us go down there and go down there consistently on that mic and talk about the corruption in this city. We're dealing with corruption. Daley was one of the most corrupt mayors. His daddy was corrupt. You see what I'm saying? Rahm Emanuel was corrupt. Lori Lightfoot was borderline corrupt. She couldn't do much corruption because they shut down the city. You understand? For COVID.
Yeah.
And this man that we got right now, he's corrupt and dumb. So you understand? So we're dealing with corruption.
Yeah.
And it's bad. Now, is the corruption going to end? Not all of it. But these judges got to get out these seats. These judges are terrible. These prosecutors are terrible. I tell people, look up Operation Greylord. Operation Greylord happened in 1984, Cook County. They went and got them judges. They went and got some Cook County sheriffs, police, postal workers. It was one of the biggest FBI stings. Mm-hmm. So right now I'm calling on Donald Trump to do Operation Greylord 2.0. I call it RICO time. Because they always put these RICOs on us.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
But we're dealing with white collar criminals that are spending money, our tax dollars on everything but us. And when I say us, the black community, ain't no way in the world, because them white people corrupt too. Them white aldermen in there corrupt. Them white commissioners in there corrupt. Them white government workers are corrupt. But look at their communities. Our people have literally taken everything, every cent that was supposed to go to our communities, that was supposed to allocate to our community, they stole it. Mm-hmm. They stole it, and you keep talking about it's white supremacy. None of y'all thieves. We got a scamming problem. We got a thieving problem in our community.
It makes perfect sense, though.
Yeah, y'all scammers. Y'all are the real scammers. I said y'all are the real GDs. Y'all are the gangster disciples. Yeah, so that free Larry Hoover. You understand what I'm saying? And that's real. People get mad like people talk about.
It is real. That's
people
why
talk about
funny.
Trump all the time, but all right, they talk about Trump all the time, but Trump free Larry Hoover from federal penitentiary.
Yeah.
Governor Pritzker, what you gonna do?
Yeah.
What you gonna do, Governor
Now
Pritzker?
you pardon them and go and let them free.
Yeah. Why you won't let him free?
Yeah.
And I get it, because I don't want him to come out like Meech.
Yeah.
Meech, my boy. You know what I'm saying? You should just set it out. You should have just got a linen suit. I don't know what you doing out here. And, yeah, but I know Larry ain't gonna come out like that. You know what I'm saying?
I don't
know,
think he will either.
Yeah, but they need to
And I
let him
think
out.
he can help.
And he can.
Yeah.
They can. They should have put Meech. They should have let Meech start going on a book tour and talk about his side. Why would you ever let him out and just be this nigga?
Yeah, I know exactly what you saying. He's like a mannequin. I don't know what's going on with the man. I'm for
Yeah,
real.
like I hate to see my boy like that.
Yeah, for
you know what
real.
I'm saying? Yeah, he came out as a goofy. He came out as a goofy.
She done went full-fledged Chicago on him. Came out as a goofy.
Yeah. So, but I know Larry won't do that. You
I don't think he
understand?
will
So,
either.
and that's why they're scared, because he really is that legend and somebody that we need out right
Somebody
now.
who can unite us in a way.
And right
all
now,
type of stuff.
midterms is coming up, and I'm not getting behind anybody that is not going to free Larry, and neither should y'all. Nobody in the state of Illinois, especially black people, if they're not going to free Larry, it ain't no purpose, because right now we got the cartel running this city. We got the cartel, the Mexican cartel running this city. We need Larry out. Our kids are all over the place. But they playing GTA out here, real life GTA
Yeah,
out
that's
here.
a fact.
Yeah. All right.
All right, well, thank you. Want to
Yeah.
plug your stuff one more time or something?
Okay.
I want to hug you if I can.
Yeah.
Hey, guys.
Zoe Leigh, and Danielle Carter. But yeah, so I'm on Instagram. If you just look me up, ZoeLeigh, even on my Facebook. And my Breakfast Club interview is April 1st, 2024. And you watch that and you see where I come from.
Yes. All right, guys. Love
All right,
you
y'all be safe.
Yes,
All
thank
right,
you.
thank y'all. Yeah, for sure.
Yes.
That's no problem.
Yeah.
Y'all be safe out here.